Hello, you are most welcome. Yeah, it's Henry, the computer guy, and this is our second video about website designing using WordPress on our local server. Remember, in our previous video, we already studied how we can install XAMPP as our local server on our computer, and later we installed WordPress as our software. So in today's video, we are going to be seeing how we can install our theme and see how exactly we can customize that theme to suit our needs of the website that we actually want to work with. But remember, whenever you come and you want to use your website, you always have to start XAMPP. That is a must. You have to start Apache and MySQL. If you always don't have access to it, you can always be able to search for it. For example, when I type XAMPP, it will give me this section, and of course, you click on it, so it will bring for you this other dialog box, and you can always click on the option that says Start Apache, then Start MySQL. So it will be able to start running for you, so that you can work with your website the way you want. And another thing, if at all you wanted to work with another website, you can come to the option that says File Explorer. And having clicked on File Explorer, you can come to htdocs, then just create another folder here, add in the software, install it, create for a database for it, then you'll be able to get another website. That means that you can work on more than one website at the same time. So let me close this and we continue with what we are supposed to do. Remember, in the previous video, we had already installed our software that was WordPress 6.0, and this is where we stopped. So we didn't even run our website. So what I'm going to do is to come and open another tab and type localhost. Remember, I told you we can always access our website through the localhost. Then localhost Chitevi. So I'll come and say open. And having clicked there, this is our website. This is how it looks like. It looks messy. It doesn't look nice. So we are going to be installing a theme, then design the website the way we feel we want it to look like. So it has a sample page. It has this name. We can even be able to change the name at any time we feel we want. So let's go back to our dashboard and begin right away. So having come to our dashboard, what we are going to do first of all is to go to the posts. And when I go to the posts, I'll go to all the posts. We're going to be deleting all these things that come by default. For example, the hello world, these are posts that come by default. I'm going to be trashing them. So I'll come and say move to trash, then apply. So having clicked on that, it will just go away. Then we are also going to do that for the case of the pages. And I'm going to be clicking on the option that says all pages. Another thing we have to do is to select all the pages, even here. So we have to remove all these junk pages. We come and select the option that says move to trash, then click apply and give it time to be deleted. And finally, all the two pages have also been deleted. So another thing, we can as well go to some settings down here. Then we come to the general settings, and under the general settings, we can change the name of the site. Of course, I'm going to be working on a site called Uplink School of Technology. I'm going to be changing the name. Uplink, let's say, School of, let's say, Technology. Uplink School of Technology. I can also put a tagline from here if I want, for example. Okay, we can do it here, or we can do it under the customization section. So let me say attain a life scale. So that is our tagline. We can also make some modifications here. For example, you want to change the email, you can do that from there. Then we can as well just say save the changes. And having saved the changes, our changes have been saved up here, you see. Then we can even go back to our dashboard. So that is actually what we had to set first. Then we are going to be installing the theme such that we see the appearance of our website. I'm going to be coming to the option that says appearance. And under appearance, I'm going to be selecting themes. Remember, I told you these themes will determine how your website will look like. But by default, you'll have some options here. We had a folder that had the resources, so we are not connected to the internet. We already have the resources we are going to be working with in this video. So I'm going to come to the option that says add new. And having clicked on add new, I'm going to upload the theme that we are going to be working with, and it's going to be Astra. So click on the option that says upload. Then come and say choose the file. And having clicked there, I'm going to go to my desktop, then look for the folder that says a web design or resources. Double click on it, then under the themes, I'll come and choose Astra. Why are we going to work with Astra? Because it is simple and easy to work with and modify or customize. So after that, click on the option that says open. And having clicked open, we're going to be installing this theme. So I'm going to click on the option that says install now. Having clicked on the option that says install now, it is going to unpackage all the information which is there. Then finally, we are going to be activating the theme. Then we work with it. So click on the option that says activate. And having clicked on activate, I'm going to be having my Astra as the theme. So finally, we have added another theme. Now there are actually 4. So the next option we are going to do is to customize this theme. So that means that I'm going to be selecting the option that says customize. And having clicked on customize, it will take us to another section where we can modify or customize this theme from. Remember the name we've put is Uplink School of Technology. I also have some information down here. They're telling you that active theme now is Astra, but you can as well be able to change it to any other theme that you feel you want. Then down here, we also have more options available in Astra Pro. Remember, the theme we are working with is a free theme, but if you buy it when it is a pro version, you can have more options to work with compared to the free version we are working with. That is it. So when I show you the website for Chitebi Secondary School, these are the pages that are there. We are going to be at least working on a website. We will put the pages, we'll put the logo and some other information. So we also want to come up with our own website. What I'm going to do is to customize the website to exactly what I want. So first of all, I'm going to be working with a global. And under the global settings, we have the typography. And under the typography, we can change the fonts that we can work with on our site. You have visited websites which have different fonts, so that one can as well be managed from this section. Let's check it and see. Finally, the typography has opened and we have some fonts here. They're telling us that we can change the body font family. We can change some settings here. We can change the size, the way the text transformation. We can work with heading font family. We can work with a font family. We can work with the sizes, line height, and so many others. So for my case, I'm going to leave them at the default, but for your case, you can as well change them the way you feel you want. So let's go back a little. And having gone back here, we have the colors. That means that we are going to be selecting colors for our theme. For example, when we come down here, they're telling us that we have the theme color. It depends on the customer's desire or customers' colors that they really want you to put on their website. So you can as well be able to change the colors from here. For example, when I come and say change theme color, I can change any color that I feel I want here. For example, let me click on this and come and select this. Then I can decide to work with any color of my choice. Let me choose this. And another option, you see the colors are changed here. Then another one, we have the link color. For example, we are going to be having pages up here. So they will be actually linked to one another. That means that the color that will be there is the link color. So I click onto this, then I want them to be black. So I'll click on this option. They're going to be black. For example, something has changed here. It is black. Then when we come down again, we have the link hover color. That means that when I hover over a link, which color will it be displaying? Now you're seeing that which color. We can change any color. Maybe you want it to be red. You can choose any color that you want to work with. For example, let me just go a little bit down here. Let me see, I choose here. So that means that it will be that color, or I can even leave it on a black color, just like that. Whenever I hover, the color will be just black. You see the change? That is it. Then there are more changes you can work with here. For example, the heading colors. If I'm having a heading, which color would it be having? Let me leave it on black. The text color, for example, when I put the text into my website, which color would it be having? Then we can also choose the site background. You can choose the content background, all from this section. So let's go back and change more options. So that was the colors. And under the container here, we can as well work with a container. For example, we have the layout. You can even change the width of the container if you feel you want. Then we can come to the layout down here. It can either be box, it can either be content box, it can be full width contained or full width stretch. It depends on your desire. I'm going to be using stretch on the layout. Even on the page layout, I'll say stretched. Post or the blog, it will be stretched. Even on the archive, I'll be picking stretch. That is it. You might be not seeing the change right now, but you'll be seeing it later. So let's go back and change more options. We also have the buttons here. You can as well change the buttons the way you feel you want. For example, if I choose this one, you see how the search button has changed? It has changed. You can even come and change the text color, the background, and all items that you want to work with. Even the radius can as well be able to change. So it depends on exactly how you want to design your website. Let me go back a little. So that was the logo. And under the header builder, we're going to be also making some changes there. Under the header builder, we have the site title. And under the site title, we can choose by the word logo. We want a logo here to appear besides the name of our website. I'm going to choose one, and I'm going to be coming to upload. Let me select the file on my computer. I'll come to my desktop. Then I choose Uplink School of Technology as the logo. Then finally, it has uploaded. Then I'll say select. And I can even decide to crop this. I can even decide to take this here and even decide to change this to this section. Then I can say even skip. So the image or the logo is actually here. We can even decide to change the size. For example, the logo width, I can keep on changing for it to be either small, to be at this level. It depends on exactly how you want it to be. Then down here, we have the name. We can decide to change the name. We have the site tagline. I can say site tagline, attain a life skill. Then it comes just down here. That is what we can change here. Then we can also choose the site icon. For example, when you come to Chitebi website here, you see that the icon is up here. We can also do that. I'm going to come and say select. Then I'll come. I already have this. I want to work with that one. Or I can choose something different. Then it will be just in the corner up here on the top. So we come and skip, then it will be just put for us in a good way. So we can as well go back. Having finished that, we can as well come and make more changes. That was the site title and the logo. Then we also have what we call the primary menu. And under the primary menu, we can come and make some more changes here. We don't have the menu as yet, but we can just come and configure one. For example, when you come and select here, there is no menu, but they're telling us that you can create a new menu. For example, I can create this as the main menu. After doing that, I can come down here. Of course, it is going to be the primary menu. I can click on next. And having clicked on next, I can even add the pages. When you come to this website for HTML, these are the pages that we are going to be creating right now. You see them? So I come back here. When I come and say add items, of course, it will open for me another option. Then I can keep adding. Remember, we have found one page, and this is actually the custom link. That means that under custom links, we can even add another website, a link to another website. We can even add, let's say, a link to our YouTube channel. Then we can even decide to change the name from home to YouTube. It depends on how you want. So I'm adding another page called the home. Then click on add. I'm also going to add another page which is called about us. About. Come and click add. I'm also going to add another about contact. Then we click on add. I'm going to add another one called gallery. Gallery. Then click on add. Then finally, I can add one last, which is going to be the blog. This is where the news will be actually be posted. I can say add. And in this case, we can actually decide to reorder this information. You just click on this, hold it, put it wherever you feel you want. If you want it to be under this one, let's say this is going to be a sub menu of this, it can as well be at this level such that it appears as a sub menu. So you can decide to make changes the way you feel you want, just like that. So I can decide to work with my links the way I want to work with them. So if I put it under another link, then it will be a sub link into that one. So after that, I can scroll down here. Then I can even come, of course, I already made it as a primary, that's fine. So I can even come, you can keep on adding more pages. So you see the pages here as they come. So what we are going to do now is to close this one. I think we are done. You can even customize the what? The custom link, as I told you earlier. Where is our custom link? It is this one. So we can customize that link by choosing a custom link. Then I can even decide to put the link here. For example, I can come and look for a Chitebi YouTube channel. Then I can add the link there. For example, copy, then, or any type of link that you feel you want to add that. So you can just get it, then put it under that section. After that, we can as well, I think, go back to our sections. I can even remove this that I had added. Then we come and go back and make more changes. That one has been under the menu, and it has actually displayed here. We have the home, we have the about, we have the contact, then we have the gallery, then we have the blog. That is our menu. So we can as well go back here, and we can talk about also the breadcrumb. It will appear below here. For example, if I'm on the home page, it will actually write that information down for me here. Let me click on the breadcrumb. After clicking on the breadcrumb, I can say it will be after the menu. That means that it will be below the menu, so it will appear just below here. That is it. If I'm on the home page, then it will be including home page. If I go to about, it will include about here. So that is the breadcrumb. You can as well go through other changes here to see how it works with that option. Then come and go back again and go to what we call the blog. The blog for now, we haven't added anything onto the blog, but you can also come and make some more changes. Here you want the featured images on the post structure, the meta, and post content. You can make changes the way you feel you want. So let me just go to the sidebar. The sidebar is actually this one that is appearing here on the right. We can decide to remove it if we don't want it. I want my website to be just full width stretched, so I don't need what we call the sidebar. So I'll click on no sidebar. Even on the pages, I don't want the sidebar. Even on the blog post, I don't want the sidebar. Even on the archives, I don't want the sidebar. So you don't even see it here again. It has disappeared. Then actually, you can even change the sidebar width if at all you wanted it to be there. So those are all more options. You can explore them in your free time. Another option we have here is the footer builder, and the footer is actually down here. Copyright 2024 Uplink School of Technology powered by Astra. We need to put our name here. For example, I'm the designer, so I can put my name down here. By coming to the copyright, I can use the visuals, I can even use the text. I can even work with these formattings. If I write something here, I can format it the way I want. For example, if you've worked with Microsoft Word, this is the same way this information will work for you. So let me wrap this and say designed. Let's say by Henry. That is it. So after that, we can end on that. We can even decide to align it to the left, to the center. We can even hide on on desktop. So that is it that we can work with. Let's continue with other options. Others, you'll go through the design. Is simple. You can come and go through, then make some more changes. Another option we are going to see is the performance, and under the performance, we can load Google Fonts locally so that we can work with them on our computer. You can also explore that. Let me not use that. Another thing we have is the site identity, and we already did this under the logo and the site icon. So I'm just going to skip this. The menu, we have already done the menu, and I think we can make more changes if we come to this section. Another thing we have is the widgets. And under the widgets, of course, we can put the widgets on the sidebar, but we already removed the sidebar, so we are not going to need the widgets. Then the home page settings, for example, your latest post. For example, I want it to be a static page, and I'm going to be selecting that page, which is going to be the home page. So actually, I'll come down here. Then the post is going to be on the blog option. And having done that, I'm going to be saving my options that I've selected. Actually, you can as well work with the custom CSS. If you want to add your CSS, you can as well come and the additional CSS and style these things the way you feel you want. So having done all that on the customization of our theme, we can click on the option that says publish and give it time to see the changes. So all we have done has actually taken effect, and we are actually going to see how the website will look like. So let me actually come to my website and refresh. And having refreshed, this is how our website is going to look like. So it's actually going to be looking nice. Our logo is here, our site icon is here, our name is here, our tagline is here, our lesson menu is also here. We click on the home. We're already on our home. We can click on the about. You see how the breadcrumb works. We can go to contacts. It changes it to contacts. We go to gallery. We go to blog. All these pages are blank. And now in the next video, we're going to be looking at how we work with adding content to our pages. For example, the home page, I will also need another plugin called Elementor and see how we can design our home page to look exactly like this for HTB Secondary School. It might not be exactly the same, but we're going to be designing something of this kind and see how we can add this to our website. Thank you for being such a good audience. It's been Henry the Computer Guy. Bye bye. I sign out.